Happy New Year to you. I'm here at London Euston station, and tonight I'm going to be boarding a very special train that's going to take me all the way to the Highlands of Scotland. That's right folks, I'm heading tonight on the Caledonian Sleeper. It's currently on platform 1 here at London Euston station, and I've just been informed as well that we're not going the conventional route up the west coast, we've been diverted up the east coast. So join me for this first video of the year and even the decade as we make our way to Fort William on the Caledonian Sleeper. So I've just been checked in at the beginning of the platform, the start of the platform. A very noisy Class 92 locomotive up there. It's starting to quiet down a little bit here. I'm in coach F. I'm currently walking past the Aberdeen portion of the train. Now the train is made up of brand new Spanish built Mk5 coaches, which is very exciting. First ride on the sleeper in its new form. I'm going to walk down the platform now and find coach F. Let's go. So let's start off this tour of the room by looking at the sink. Fairly standard tap with hot cold water, and they provided you with a towel branded Caledonian Sleeper. Very nice, thank you very much. Little litter bin there, and there's also a light as well around the window, which can be pushed up here by this button just there, which lights up around the window. Reminds me of old theatrical dressing rooms, but just obviously make sure you're not doing all your ablutions while you're sitting in a station, otherwise you will have an audience. So we're currently looking at this panel up here, so I'll turn that one out. Obviously to call the attendant. Power sockets, 2 of them, and including USB sockets as well, so that's really handy. And there's someone there just to place your device when you're sleeping, which is also very handy. But strangely enough, at the other end of the bed, we have pretty much exactly the same. Well, sort of. We've got a temperature control, which is just there. You can put the temperature up. There's another USB socket there, and then also there is a reading light, which you can adjust the direction of, as well as you can dim the switch as well, which is fantastic, really. Very clever. Another place to charge your devices there, so you can have your device close, and it's got somewhere to put it while you're sleeping. Nice mat to put your luggage so you don't get your bed sheets dirty while you're unpacking, get yourself settled. We provided you with some safety information so that we can be fully briefed on what to do should there be any problems overnight. A few little bits and bobs on there. Have a browse of that later. Hopefully won't need to put that knowledge into practice. These you can hang on the wall with some prices as well, as you can see. Bacon roll looks nice. Maybe, and a cup of tea in the morning. Lovely. And also they've given you a few little bits and bobs in the bags. Let's have a look, see what's in the bag. Let's pop it in the sink for now. Oh, it's a nice Scottish bottle of water. Very nice indeed. And what else have we got? We've got a pencil. You never know when you might need a pencil. Let's have a look. Journey of a night. Sleep kit. Earplugs, eye mask, soap. How lovely. And a nice bag to those come all in as well, branded Caledonian Sleeper. Lovely stuff. Let's pop that back in there. Keep it all nice for them. Put your pencil in there. Got the pencil. Yes, of course, use the pencil to mark down your preferences on your card. The upper bed is pretty much the same as the bottom one. And there's a amenity kit there, along with the power socket for the upper bunk as well. So I can choose whether I sleep next to the window or that way. And I'll probably sleep that way by the door, and then I can wake up. So check out the toilet while we're here. It's fairly standard really, it's a fairly standard train toilet. Soap, water, dryer, and a toilet with a button to flush. It's fairly standard really, but more than adequate for tonight's journey. So I've just put back out onto the platform just to have a look and see what the the engine is up that end. We've got another class 92. So the plan is what we do is we're going up from here at Euston to Wembley Depot. They'll take that engine off, and there's an engine at the back end of the train which is coming with us, and then that will then take us sort of half back into London, and then it will then divert the north part of London onto the East Coast Main Line, coming through Finsbury Park and then going back up towards sort of Peterborough, Stevenage, etc., all the way up that way. So it's probably going to be a little bit longer than previously advertised, but can't complain. That's why I'm here. So win-win. Yep, nice looking coaches, Spanish built by the manufacturer CAF CAF. They built that train that I had a ride on when I went to Windermere. If you haven't checked that video out, go and have a look. It's there online just for you. Yes, follow me on Instagram. Super Cruiser is the name. I'm going to put that across the screen somewhere along there. Do a Jeff Marshall thing there. Yep. And anyway, walking past the lounge car. Going to get a little visit to that in a moment as well. Have a little explore, see what there is to offer there. It's good. Tasty. Excellent. Right, well, I'm going to go back to the cabin, get myself freshened up for a little trip through there. Oh yes, we're going past the seating car now. That's the seating carriage where you can reserve a seat rather than the cabin. It's probably slightly uncomfortable, I would have thought, you know, for a long period of time. But probably not too bad. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go in just a few minutes, so better jump on board the trolley.
Cheers.
A demonstration. And then you get
Lovely. It's not a Scotch whiskey.
and there was another one.
Lovely. So for something like this, it's all about the little details. Now, just to show you there's a shoe cleaner. It's fantastic. You push the button and it will clean your shoes for you. Look, I'll show you. So it's 11:15 now on the Sleeper. We've just made it onto the East Coast Main Line, and now we've just started to pick up speed now to head up to the north of England and then over to the border of Scotland. It's been a very slow journey through the northern part of London, especially waiting to join the East Coast Main Line. We were sat there for quite a while. So we've just started to pick up speed now. Before it was crawling, and quite a lot of it was just stationary. But we're now making our way north. So on board the Sleeper, you can also take your bike, and there's a special handy place to put your bike when you're travelling. If you want to do cycling in Scotland, which I'm sure sounds a lovely thing to do. If you've got the time and the energy, so there's a place on board the train to stow your bikes. pretty good. I'm fairly sure you have to have a reservation for that though, but all that information can be found on the Caledonian Sleeper website. So it's just gone midnight and I'm now heading back to my cabin to turn in for the night. It's spent some nice time in the lounge car, bumped into an old work colleague, which was nice, so nice to see you, Matthew. So yeah, it's definitely bedtime. Here we are. Coach F. Just made it into bed, fairly comfortable, on the narrow side, but I've done a few narrowboat holidays in my time, so fairly familiar with a narrow bed. Fairly smooth, fairly comfortable, does rattle a bit. I'm also right on top of where the wheels are as well, so it's probably a little bit worse where I am here as well. But no, seems to be pretty good. And for those of you on my Instagram, spoken, I'm on the bottom bunk, as you've probably already worked out with the ladder there. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow morning, when we arise, I should be getting great views of the Highlands through my window, which will be lovely. Just to sum up really the experience so far, really, the service in the lounge car that we were in is a little bit slow, but the staff themselves were actually really good, but it was a bit slow getting served, and we had to wait quite a while to try and pay up for the bits and bobs we had. I ended up having a couple of cans of Coke, which was very refreshing, and also had a ham sandwich, which was pretty pleasant as well. That was just that was nice. We're running more or less on time with the revised schedule that we're on. The timings at the moment have pretty much gone out the window for the normal route that the train does, because we would have gone up the west coast, and now we're on the east coast. We're just probably more or less around Grantham at the moment. Anyway, time for sleep now, so see you in the morning. Well, good morning everybody. It is just coming up to 8:10 in the morning, and we are now well and truly into the Highlands of Scotland. The view out the window is pretty fantastic, but it's still really dark outside, so the camera's having trouble trying to pick out the view, but I'm sure we'll have more opportunity later on as we get further north to show you what is outside. Just been woken up with my bacon roll that I ordered last night on the room card, and got a cup of tea as well. Very enjoyable. Nice to wake up with, especially with a view. I'll show you more of the view as we go when it starts to get lighter. I mean, it's still really dark at the moment, given it's just 8:10 in the morning. But yeah, I think we've still got quite a long way to go. So, time for a bacon roll. Well, I've made my way up to the lounge car on this train, and I must say the scenery outside now is absolutely superb, so I'm going to have a cup of tea and just enjoy the scenery. It is staggering. just left Bridge of Orchid. We have to sit there for a little bit while we wait for another train to come past. There's a single track here at the moment, so obviously you can't have two trains running on the same single track. Bad things will happen. So we have to sit there and let the other southbound train pass. It's just a local stopping ScotRail service back down to Glasgow. I think it's time to start summing up the trip really. It's been very enjoyable. Staff have been very good, very attentive to detail. So a little bit slow in the lounge car last night, but we weren't in a rush, so it doesn't really matter too much. The new trains, they're very good. They do clunk about a little bit, certainly on this part of the line in the Highlands where the track isn't nice and smooth. It's quite bumpy. You can feel the lumps and the bumps in the road a little bit, but by then you're awake and you're enjoying the scenery, so again it doesn't really matter too much. Everything, the fixtures and fittings are very stylish, very functional. The only thing I would probably say is a little bit is the table that you get here is a little bit fiddly to work out how to use, but again it's functional, it's sturdy, it will hold your bits and bobs. Plenty of power sockets. I've not had any problems with trying to charge devices, keeping them topped up, so I've got plenty for the rest of the day. So we are running pretty late as well, so the weather has taken a turn for the worst by the look of it up in Fort William. The clouds outside are looking pretty grey, and there's definitely a lot of rain lashing against the window, so I'm definitely glad I brought my coat. But yeah, no, it's been a really good experience so far. It's still not quite there yet, just the last few miles to go. Well, we've made it to Fort William. It's getting on a little bit in time now. I've got about an hour to wait till my next train, but that concludes today's video. I hope you've enjoyed travelling with me overnight from London all the way up here to the Highlands of Scotland. It's stunning up here. The weather's been a real mix. We've had snow, we've had rain, we've had clear skies, and it's been a real adventure, especially going up the east coast, so that was something slightly different as well. We had 3 locomotives. We had the Class 92 pulling us all the way up to Glasgow, then we've got a 73 and a 66 taking us from Edinburgh all the way up from Edinburgh up to here in the Highlands. Well, thanks for watching folks. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding the notifications bell because there will be more videos being made. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to Instagram, and I hope to see you all very soon. Thank you, goodbye.